The Dominican Republic, a country with beautiful natural landscapes and a thriving tourism industry, but also a marked income inequality. A high annual rate of unemployment and poor educational opportunities for children in rural areas are among the many challenges the Dominican people face. As much as 1/3 of the population currently lives in poverty. It was in the face of these challenges that the Lighthouse Projects began in the community of Los Alcarrizos. In the 1980s, people began settling in this area in large numbers, with hopes of finding work in the newly developed factories. Now home to nearly 300,000 residents, Los Alcarrizos is an unplanned settlement with extremely limited infrastructure, no clean water supply, and very few schools. The Lighthouse School was founded over 20 years ago as a vocational training center, teaching adults job skills to help them find employment. As the program became more established within the community, Lighthouse expanded and began offering education to local children in this region who had no school to attend.
20 years ago, there was no schools around here. So the opportunity, and there's always an opportunity. God gives you an opportunity, and it's up to you if you seize that opportunity or not. For us, it was an opportunity to come and start a regular school. The Bible is very clear that you teach the children the way they should go, and they will never run away from it. We always have been about children, and so we earned the trust of the parents. Now was the opportunity to teach the kids and to teach them not just secular, knowledge, but also spiritual knowledge.
Today, Lighthouse continues to provide valuable education in a community that simply does not have enough schools to meet the needs of its residents.
We have 1,142 kids, and for some people that's a lot. When I think about it, I just not think about the 1,142. I think about the thousands of kids, more than 3,000 kids has passed through this school, and we have the privilege to share the gospel with them. And I gotta say that we have some kids that haven't graduated, but regardless, when you have the kind of education that we are providing here, you are more than like to get a job. We teach English as a second language. We teach computer. We teach marketing. So the kids are equipped to get a job, even if they don't have a high school diploma. But of course, the target, the idea, is to have them to have a high school diploma.
The ministry of the Lighthouse Projects extends beyond the physical compound walls. They've taken an active role in community development projects in their surrounding neighborhood, building homes for impoverished families, paving sidewalks and roads, establishing additional primary schools, and developing a water filtration plant that serves thousands of families every day with clean water at a fair price. These programs allow Lighthouse to engage with the local community and to share the gospel in tangible ways.
The water purification has really get us even closer of the people in this community. Is a tangible, everyday way for them to know that we care.
Working together with North Americans is a vital part of the ministry at Lighthouse Projects. Each year, Lighthouse hosts more than 20 teams of volunteers from Canada and the United States who come to serve, to learn, and to build relationships with the local community.
We go there a lot of times thinking that we have the means and the ability to serve people who are maybe in a less fortunate situation than us, or an underprivileged situation, which financially is true, economically might be true, and yet they have a lot to give to us. And so we think that we go there with our lives all properly lined up. We go there and we recognize, wow, none of this really has a whole lot of meaning. All of the things that we fill our lives up with has very little meaning when it's compared to what the people there have to offer us. Yeah, they give us a broader sense of what it means to live in community, what it means to live in relationship, what it means to serve. And those opportunities we don't have, or we don't grasp here because we feel like we've got everything so lined up here. So we don't necessarily take those opportunities here. There, we have an opportunity, and they show us the impact that type of a lifestyle can have.
Sometimes people ask me, Jose, why those white people, no matter how, where are you from? They say, why those white people come down for a week in this country and they leave their comfortable houses, they leave their family, and this is very sunny and they sweating a lot. And people ask me, Jose, why those people come down for a week here, work so hard? And the only answer that I have for them is because the love of God is working in them. The love of God is doing it.
A lot of times we get into the trouble of just saying there's this many people in the world who are in poverty, and X number of people are living in in hard times. But to go down there and to be in among them, to be amidst all of it, was just something that I can't even describe. To see the people there, they're not numbers. It's not like, here's the 100th person in Los Alcarrizos that's living in poverty. No. It was a mother, it was a child, it was a father. It was people there, and to see them, and to see their faces, and to connect with them in that type of way was something so moving that I'm drawn to go back. It caused me to look and be like, what am I missing? What has God given me? Whether that's in my personality, whether that's in any gifts, whether that's just where I live, what has He given me that I can use? And and I think the mission spirit has been sparked in me, and it's something that's so important to me.
As the Lighthouse Projects looks to the future, their vision is to expand to new communities, establishing new schools and community development programs in other areas of the country.
We are ready, and we need to go and do another community and do the same thing that we did to Los Alcarrizos. This wonderful thing that has happened here with our present, we feel from God that needs to happen in another communities. And so for a while now, we have identified another community that has the same kind of needs that Los Alcarrizos used to have. And so we are excited about the opportunity that God is giving us to go over there. So we are looking forward to start talking with people about what that means, buy the land, start the vocational education over there, start a regular school, hopefully having a water purification system for those people that right now don't have any water. We get water once a week in Los Alcarrizos. They don't get water over there. All of those things that for them are so bad, for now our opportunity to show that we care. And after that, I kind of, earned the right to preach the gospel to them.
This is an opportunity for us to say to communities, both in Canada and in Dominican Republic, look, 20 years of partnership, come and take a look at the Lighthouse Projects in Los Alcarrizos, but also to say to those same communities in Canada, we can do this again. We've got the technical capacity, we've got the relationships, we've got the links, we've been asked and invited into a new community. Come and see what God can do.
What a great thing to invest in, when your investment are not doing so well in the stock market and Wall Street. What a great thing there is to invest in people. This is what is going to change the world. This is what is going to make the body of Christ show up in the lives of so many families the needed right now. Hi, I'm Christian Santiago, and I have the privilege to be the director of the Lighthouse School here in the Dominican Republic. I want to take the opportunity to thank you for your prayers, ask you to continue praying for us and what God is doing in this community. I want to thank you for your support, and please keep supporting us financially. We need your support to the ongoing work that we are doing in here. And also, I want to invite you to come and sense and experience what God is doing in this wonderful community and these wonderful people.